Welcome or welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be doing a full face using drugstore or cheap drugstore makeup. So yeah, if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe down below. Like honestly, I'll wait for you. Like stop watching this video and go subscribe and like if you enjoyed this video. Yeah, but without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so I've already moisturized my face, and the brushes I'll be using are also from the drugstore. So I like starting with my brows and just like push them upwards. Yeah, I know they look crazy, but this is just what I do. I first carve out my brows before I fill them in, because that way they come out a little bit more even. And for the concealer, I'll be using this Imanov Noble BB Super Blendable SPF 17 concealer. And here's how it looks, and I'll just put some on the palm of my hand. Sorry if you see redness, like I was playing with lipstick and yeah. So I'll be using this Valova brush also. It doesn't have a name, like what specific type it is, but I just use it to cover up my brows. It's like a thin brush, and I'm just like doing just dragging it downward. I drag it downwards because I also use the concealer to prime my eyes. But I just like I must say that the consistency of this concealer is really good. It doesn't dry out quickly, so you can still blend it in with your foundation and it won't be looking cakey, I hope. But it just has such a smooth, creamy consistency. So for my brows, I'll be filling them in with this brow pencil. It doesn't have a name, but it was so cheap. How much? I'll insert the price down below. So I'm just gonna fill in my brows and just add a little curve there. So my opinion to the brow pencil is that it is so easy to use. Like honestly, you just glide it on so easy, you sew for yourself, and it also like didn't break or like cause any clumps. As you can see, very smooth, neat. And the concealer is bomb. Like I would totally recommend it. But yeah, I love both the products that I bought. So now for foundation, I'll be using the Black Opal Cover All foundation. I'm not sure if this is like drugstore, but I got it at the drugstore shop, and yeah. But I don't like drugstore foundation because it comes out looking more orange than like brown. And even though like my skin tone is kind of complicated, like sis, I don't want to be looking like a pumpkin, you know. But anyway, let's see how this one goes. Okay, so as I was blending in my foundation, I realized that the consistency is kind of off because my skin looks patchy. Like I don't know if you can see that, but when I went to check like in my mirror, I just noticed that it's kind of two-toned and not like one. Like as you can see here, that's like a spot, and then here it's lighter, and then yeah. I know I have bad skin, but like also it's not consistent. So okay, so going back to concealer, I'm using the Imanov Noble concealer again. I don't see the shades actually, like it doesn't show anything, you know. These drugstore be playing with me. So I'm just gonna add some here. Just to conceal this bag. Oh my god, I am in love with this concealer. Like The consistency is perfect. It doesn't dry out quickly. It spreads a lot, like it just blends in with your face so smoothly, you know. I love it. So using a damp beauty sponge, I'm just gonna blend it out. I also pass it onto my eyes because I like priming my eyes before I put in any eyeshadow. Look at that. Honestly, did you see how effortlessly that blended out? I am in love. Sorry. Moving on, I just put concealer here on my mustache to try and camouflage it, and girl, look. So happy, I'm so happy. Yeah, this is amazing. I love, girl, get you some Iman Noble BB Super Blendable SPF 17 concealer because it's the best. Like, honestly, amazing. And it is so affordable, like it's so cheap. So yeah. So to set the concealer and my under eyes, I'll be using the Dodo Girl Professional Makeup pressed powder. This is how it looks. And I chose this one because it is so cheap, it is so affordable, and yeah, for all my girls on a budget, like honestly, I just chose this for all of us. Okay, so while the powder sets, I'll be doing my eyeshadow. I'm using this palette. I've used it before. It's called, girl, okay, it doesn't have a name, but it just said 28 colors eyeshadow palette, and then like the gold part just removed, but I can see what was written. I think it's also a Dodo Girl. It's from the same label as this. Dodo Girl Professional Makeup, I remember. But yeah, I just saw the colors and I loved them. Like honestly, there's no shame in my game, you know. Like the colors look pretty, and I took the palette. So this is how it looks. I've kind of dug into it a couple of times. So I'll be using this pink one. I think I want to do like a pink cut crease or something. I don't know, but I'm feeling pink vibes today, as you can see. But what I must add about the eyeshadow is that it's almost like very powdery, like it has a lot of fallout, and as you apply it, it literally looks like white. Let me try and show you that. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a pinky, but there's also like that white powderiness to it. So yeah, that's why I prime my eyes before I apply the eyeshadow, because then it'll just be looking cakey and ratchet. So prime your eyes, sis. It helps, you know. Hashtag tip about drugstore products. Okay, so I've just added the one color, which is this pink, and do you see this pigment? Like honestly, wow. And it blends out so easily, and that is why I love this palette. No matter how cakey it may be, or how much fallout it has, I really love the pigment and how it's so easy to blend, basically. So yeah, don't sleep on drugstore products, because look at that. Ooh. But I think I'm just gonna add a little bit of glitter, because honestly, this is just one color, by the way, and it looks so blended. So I'll be using some shimmer. I think I'll go in with this pink eye shimmer and just pack it on to my lid. Wait, where's that shine though? Like, okay, so this is the finished eye look. Actually, I'm not finished. I need to finish smoking up my eyes, but I just wanted to comment on the glitter of the eyeshadows. Do you see how pigmented that is? And it's like from the drugstore, even though it took me a couple of minutes to, you know, get it this popping and this bright. By the way, I mixed a little bit of red eyeshadow just to, you know, blend it in. But regardless of that, I am so happy with how the look turned out. It blended in so easily, and I'm sure if you cut your crease, the glitter will pop out even more than how mine looks. So I really love this palette. Like, it's amazing. So now I'm just gonna smoke up my eye using the red eyeshadow. Okay, so that is the final look of the eyes. I am very happy with how the look turned out, and this was a drugstore palette. Like, I didn't use anything else but these colors, and it was so amazing. I really loved how easy it was to apply the eyeshadow and how pigmented it was. You know, despite how powdery or how much fallout it has, I would still recommend it because the colors are so popping, they're so pigmented, so easy to use, easy to apply. Girl, it was amazing. And by the way, I didn't get any drugstore contour kit, so I think I'll just, let's see how this works out. I'll just use this dark like color and just like squeeze this, and let's see how it turns out. Like, I've never tried this before, so wish me luck, you know. Here, just gonna go, ooh girl, that was so dark, but I'm just gonna blend it out. Okay, so I tried blending it out with the pressed powder, like blending out the contour because it was so dark. So hopefully that looks okay. And I'll be using a pink also, just for a little bit of blush. Ooh girl, this palette is literally a 3-in-1. Eyeshadow, contour, and blush. So in case one day you just, you know, forgot your whole kit, just take this eyeshadow palette and you'll be great. Or if you want to pack your makeup in a smaller bag, just take this eyeshadow and you'll be good, girl. Okay, so for highlight, I was kind of contemplating between this one. Girl, the name has also faded because I used it so much. It's called Sunkissed. I'll insert the name of the products down below, so you know, chill. This is like a golden highlight. Let me show you. Girl, you know, am I the only person who feels like highlight makes me so happy? Like, honestly, highlight is amazing. And then I have this Ashes liquid highlight in the color 01. It was so cheap. I'm not sure if it's drugstore, but it was so cheap. And this is like a silver metallic type of highlight. So let me just show you, and let me just like blend it out. I'm sorry if that is not clean, but anyway, yeah, I think I'll mix both because why not. But yeah, by the way, I've used the Ashes liquid highlight, and if you apply a lot at the same time, it comes off a little bit clumpy, and it doesn't blend out as well as it would when you'd apply little by little and just gradually adding more highlight depending on how popping you want to look, you know. But look at that, like, girl, this highlight is so popping. This is why I love the Ashes highlight. It is so pigmented and just, girl, do you I know we see this together. Look at that. Okay, let me use the fan brush. I also got this from the drugstore, but like, it's so thin, like it doesn't give me the drama I want. So, but let's just try this. Ooh girl, this highlight, you know, the gold, the silver, I just love the drama of highlight. So I would totally recommend these highlights though, because they're so amazing, like, and they're so pigmented. So yeah, but the names will be down below, so you can check them out for yourself. So guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful and gave you some insight on some drugstore products. I will leave the names of these products down below. I'm not sure if you can find them online, simply because the drugstore shops in South Africa are kind of different from other drugstore products. Very different. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some insight on like some drugstore products. If you've been a person who's been sleeping on them, girl, I hope you woke now. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it was helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, since you can't leave without subscribing, please. And don't forget to like and comment down below any other opinions or any other videos you want me to do. But yeah, have a beautiful day. I love you and I'll see you all in my next video.